So for case study 1, the question is, you are assigned to set up a gaming PC business and have to borrow a 2,000 ringgit loan for 5 years. There are two banks that you have surveyed for that loan. Below are the details of the bank. First, we have Nilam Bank with 4.25% compounded semi-annually, the interest rate charge. And second, we have the Lima Bank with the interest rate charge 4.5% compounded every 3 months. So for A, calculate the total interest charge for each bank. So first, we're going to calculate for Nilam Bank with the interest rate 4.25%. And the frequency, as we can see, it's stated semi-annually, means it's 2. And the principal is 20,000 ringgit. So using the future value formula, I'm going to insert the information that we have gathered into the formula. So it will be like 20,000 multiplied by, in the bracket, 1 plus 0.0425, the frequency, where we change it into decimal value and divide it by 2, and the answer will be exponent with 2 times 5, which is 2 is from the frequency and 5 is from the year, and we're going to get the answer will be 24,680 ringgit 31 cent. To find the interest rate, interest charge, we need to, future value needs to minus by the principal value. So 24,680 ringgit 31 cents minus 20,000 ringgit, and we'll get the answer 4,680 ringgit 31 cents. So next, calculate the Lima Bank with the interest rate 4.5%, and the frequency will be 4, as it stated 3 months, compounded every 3 months, and the principal will be 20,000. So using the future value formula again, as we use it for Nilam Bank, we insert the information, which is 20,000 at the principal place, and multiply in the bracket, which is 1 plus 0.045, where we change the interest rate to the decimal value, and divided by 4, and then the answer will be exponent with 4 times 5, which is 4 is the frequency and 5 is the year, and we'll get the answer 25,015 ringgit 1 cent. So to find the interest, we need to minus the future value and the principal value. So 25,015 1 cent minus 20,000, and the answer will be 5,015 ringgit 1 cent. So for next question, B, which company should you choose to borrow the loan based on your answer in A? So the answer is company Nilam Bank, because it offers low interest for the loan. So when you make a loan, things that you need to consider is the bank that charge the low interest to pay. Why? Because you don't want to pay a big amount of money when you borrow, when you make a loan at a bank.
We'll move to question C, where the question is, answer the following question depending on the bank you selected in B. After 3 years, the bank changed the rate to 6% compounded every 2 months. How much should you pay at the end of 5 years? Calculate the total interest paid. So, as you can see here, we use the same formula as A and B, whereas we use formula for future value. B is 20,000 and multiply in bracket with 1 plus 0.425 per 2, where is 2 is M, compounded every 2 months. And exponent with 3 times 2, so the answer will be RM 20,689 ringgit 37 cents. So next, after 3 years, the interest rate changed to 6% annually, compounded every 2 months. The new principal became 20,689 ringgit 37 cents, and using the same formula with future value and multiply, whereas B is 20,689 ringgit 37 cents, and bracket 1 plus 0.06 divided 6, where 6 is a frequency, and 2 power 6 multiply. So the amount of 5 years was found to be RM 25,566 ringgit 95 cents. So to find the total interest, the initial principal is 20,000 was subtracted from the final amount, which is 25,566 and 95%. So the total interest earned over 5 years is RM 5,566 95.
So for the case study 2, question A, Mr. Ahmed is a manager at company ABC Holding Berhad. He is going to retire soon and would like to maintain his lifestyle in retirement. He has two choices. The first alternative is to withdraw the 3,500,000 ringgit from his KWSP account and invest the whole amount in the account of Annuity SIM that pays 1.9% compound only. This way, you will get 10,000 ringgit every month until the account is empty. Joining a private retirement plan is another choice. Under this plan, you will get 10,000 ringgit every month for 28 years. So, which option should Mr. Amir choose? Justify your answer with relevant calculation. So for this case, we use future value formula, which is S is equal to R bracket 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 over I. So we get the answer, which is T is equal to 26 years. After that, we have to calculate interest for each choices. For first choices, we get I is equal to 380,000 ringgit. For the second choice of interest, we will get 140,000 ringgit. So our choices would be the second option because the value of interest is more lower compared to first choice, and it also longer if want to be compared with the first choice, which is only 26 years.
Case study questions B. After receiving his retirement, Mr. Asri signs need to use a motorcycle to go to college. Mr. Asri is thinking of buying him a motorcycle through an installment plan by making a down payment of 10% followed by 60 equal monthly payment. He anticipates the motorcycle to cost 11,000 and the interest charge is 8% compound monthly. Calculate the monthly payment and the interest charge. So from these questions, we need to find the monthly payment and the interest charge. Monthly payment is R and the interest charge is I. So we using present value to settle this question. First, we need to find the deduct down payment and then we can get the deduct down payment is 1,100 and for the A is we can get 9,900 because 11,000 minus 1,100. So we complete the number in the bracket and the last one we can get the answer is R equal to RM 274%. And the interest charge is we using a formula I equal to NR minus A. So N is 60 multiplied by 274% and minus 9,900. Calculate. So we can get the interest charge is RM 2,144 and 46. Questions to Romans. If you want to settle loan immediately after paying the 20 monthly payment, how much additional dose he have to make and how much interest is paid? So for these questions, we using a present value formula. So A is 40 because N equal to 60 minus 20, so we can get 40. R is 274%, square bracket, 1 minus bracket, 1 plus 8% divided 20, bracket the power of negative 40 divided by 8% over 20 and close the square bracket. Equal to 274% multiplied by 35 and 0090 and calculate the answer. We can get RM 7,027 and 71%. And for the interest, we need to use a formula I equal to NR minus A. So N is 40 multiplied by 274% minus 2,027 and 71%. Calculate the answer, we can get Rn 1,001 and 89%.
If he has not paid his first 3 monthly payment, how much should he pay on his fourth payment to settle all outstanding arrears? So for this case, he missed the first 3 payments, so he needs to settle the outstanding balance on the fourth payment. And we can say that the amount of payment to be paid is the accumulated amount for the annuity on the fourth payment, which is S4. So we use the future value formula and replace N with 4 because it is the number of payment he should pay to settle all of the outstanding area after miss the 3 monthly payments. So the answer is 811 ringgit 3 cents.